Welcome to GC Cars. My name is Eric.
And I'm Jesse.
And this is the all-new Mazda CX-50 Hybrid. Let's see how quick it is.
Where's the torque?
Yeah, it kind of just, like the very immediate start is okay, but then it just kind of runs out of steam a little bit.
It's just very flat.
And then it's just CVT noises.
Love it, not.
All right, let me just get through this without spinning out. Cool, we survived that. Okay, so back into normal after we were just in power mode.
Oh, I felt the power.
Yeah, this uses the Toyota RAV4's hybrid drivetrain. So not the Prime, it's not a plug-in hybrid, it's just a regular hybrid, which means we have a 2.5 liter inline four, made it to 3 electric motors.
Third time is a charm. Or was it?
For a total output of 219 horsepower and 163 pound-feet of torque, sent to all 4 wheels with an eCVT.
Mazda.
Yeah, they're known for like sporty and fun, and you know.
And they're advertising this as very Mazda, but it just doesn't feel very Mazda.
No, it doesn't feel very Mazda, and it does. So okay, let's categorize it. First of all, general driving experience, power-wise. You know,
It's lacking.
Yeah, 7.2 seconds to 100. The Civic we just had, Civic Hybrid, had 70 pound-feet of torque more, like 20 horses less, but you feel that torque.
You feel the torque.
Feel that torque lacking a little bit. And then anytime you ask for any power from this engine, it's like...
It's just very noisy.
Yeah, it's not very like refined. And I'm not giving that much gas right now.
You give it 10-15% gas and it's really on it.
Yeah, and it just keeps jumping in, and it's like full CVT mode. It doesn't fake shift or anything, so it's just like, and it's not that much of a pleasurable experience. But is it a pleasure to drive around corners? Mazda, come on. We'll see how it goes around corners. We're in power mode once again. It's not like too bad.
That CVT, I can't do it.
Yeah, and you do feel the little extra weight. It's not very Mazda driving. Okay, this is a RAV4 inside of a Mazda. Mm-hmm. Like it's kind of like you know those movies where they swap, like where like people swap, like someone is in someone else's body, and then they go, this is a RAV4 in the body of a CX50. Yeah. So, okay. Fuel economy is at about, I sat about 7-ish liters, which is definitely, it's okay. It's definitely a lot better than the 6-speed you get in the regular CX50. But for me, it's just...
There's a lot of compromise here.
And right? Especially on the refinement side, I'm like this is just, and you hear it all the time. And like the Civic was significantly more refined. And I know it's a different kind of car, but they're both hybrids. And I'm like, the Civic should be more refined than this. Anyhow, let's swap seats, talk about some updates and upgrades, and form a conclusion.
Sure.
And then, yeah, you just immediately hear it like jump in. It's like,
it's just in your face, and it's not, you know, I appreciate noise, but
yeah,
just different kind of noise.
Different kind of noise. And I think that kind of translates into the general driving experience too. I mean, to be fair, today is a windy day.
Yeah.
But it is also not the quietest cabin, and it's just the NVH from the engine plus the wind noise and road noise that you do here, it is not the most Mazda experience, I would say. And Mazda is usually upscale, and premium.
Yeah, that's pedal to the metal. There's not much
That's
there.
pedal to the metal?
Yeah, there's not much there.
Okay.
I would classify this as underpowered.
Yeah.
And I don't usually, because you don't need a lot of power for daily driving. This is a little bit underpowered for me.
Yeah, I think I would agree. Okay, but change of subjects. Looks. This is a CX-50. It's painted in soul crystal red metallic, which is a beautiful color.
I think it's a sharp-looking car.
I like it. I like how it looks.
Yeah.
And you'll have to decide for yourself what you think. But interior-wise, it's still a CX-50 as well, which means we have generally nice material, like lots of leathers. Inside, front end, I like a lot. Heated seats, ventilated seats, not simultaneous, but
Pretty
still
comfortable
pretty good.
seats.
Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless on our infotainment. That is touch-based when you're in those phone projection modes. Otherwise, you have your little dial. However, rear seats aren't
They're
great.
cramped. They're
Yeah.
cramped. And I feel like they're not the most comfortable. I feel like I'm sitting on top of them rather than in them.
Yeah, it doesn't feel super spacious. And then you got
really rough
cheap
plastic back there.
Yeah.
You do have heated seats back there.
Which is nice, but it's like I don't know. It's a bit of the CX-5. If you're looking for like overall luxury, the CX-5 is definitely the way to go.
I'm more of a
Over
fan
the
of the
50.
CX-5 personally.
I love the looks of the 50, but like
But the package, you're getting better rear seat space.
yes, you get more storage.
Yeah.
You have a little more luxury experience. I like the CX-50 personally, the normal gas one. This one is okay. Speaking of driving and all that, suspension is without notice, I would say.
I find it's fine.
Completely fine. It's completely fine. But at a price of $43,000 US, 51,000 Canadian, it's up there. It's up there. For reference, that's about as much as a CX-50 with the upgraded turbo gas engine.
Which I would much prefer.
Yeah, like of course the gas mileage is going to be significantly worse. However, I don't think this is the best implementation of a hybrid. So if you're actually looking at a hybrid, if you're looking for a hybrid SUV, I don't know if this is the one you're looking for, because then you don't really get the Mazda benefits, but you get the Mazda drawbacks in terms of packaging and all that without getting really much of the refinement that you're usually getting. So you might be better off looking at something like either the original, the Toyota RAV4 hybrid, the Kia Sportage and Tucson hybrids are both really good cars as well. You get a lot of tech in those, you get a nice interior. If you're sticking with Mazda, I would say just stick to what their bread and butter.
100%.
With the proper gas engines, and yeah, or like do something like they did with a 70 and 90. The plug-in hybrid is really cool. Of course, that's a completely different price range. But the regular RAV4 drivetrain in the 50 is...
Not a fan.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. But that's about all I can give it.
Yeah.
Anyhow, you let us know what you think. Remember to subscribe. And that is the Mazda CX-50. Thank you for watching this video on JC Cars. Pure testosterone! Oh! What the is this piece of shit?
If you guys like the video, don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe. Should I just drive into a tree now, or?
And we'll see you next Friday at 8:15 a.m. Eastern for a whole lot more fun. Bye-bye.